Corner, presented by Jennifer. Together again. They just stand there for a while, staring. He's afraid to touch her, lest she disappear all over again. But Rayla takes a tentative step forward, a twig snapping under her feet even when she never makes a sound unless she wants to. And it takes another while before they break away from their embrace. Then another silence, because yes, she's alive, and yes, he's happy to see her. But where the heck do they go from here? Sometimes he doesn't even know they got here, how they became this, awkward as ever with silence more stiff than even when they were enemies. Callum supposes that's fair, though maybe considering everything they've been through. I went back to Catullus, he admits, and it feels shameful, looking at her, standing across from her, now that he's found her so comparatively quickly. Maybe if he hadn't, if he had let himself be talked into it, they could have had this moment years ago. But then again, she's still the one who left, and he needs her to know what she clearly didn't before. Callum, she starts, stopping when he opens his mouth again and wrings her hands instead. I tried to live without you, he says. I really did. And I could survive just fine, but not live. Tears well in her eyes and tear at her throat. Callum, I can't live without you, Rayla. He meets her gaze, knowing he is just as wet, voice just as croaky and barely hanging on. He's barely holding it together. It comes out as a plea. I can't. Please don't make me. She grips his scarf, shaking, her hands slowly drifting down to his chest, over the steady thump of his heart. She smiles even as she grits her teeth. I can't get rid of you, can I? Callum's lips twitch upward. Afraid not. Rayla lets out a watery laugh, not unlike before she'd kissed him the first time at the oasis. So it helps prepare him for what comes next, as she leans up a little and presses her lips to his. I love you, she murmurs, and that he never doubted. Callum exhales, breathing easily for what feels like the first time in years, and rests his forehead against hers. I love you too.